Hi folks, welcome to Wholesome Wednesday. We are here with another video on this Wednesday, and I'm going to be talking about what to do when you are triggered, whether it be PTSD, anxiety, depression, addiction, what have you. A lot of us get triggered a lot of the time, and it's hard to deal with. I have my personal way of dealing with it, but I also know that there are lots of techniques out there, and I just want to share some of the best ones that I've found. Don't forget to hit like and comment and subscribe, and follow me on my other social media channels. So let's get into it. The first technique that I'm going to talk about is havening, which is a technique that some therapists are using in therapy right now. It's less than 20 years old, so some of it is not exactly proven as scientific fact. However, studies have shown that it does have benefits for anything from addiction to PTSD and trauma, chronic illness and pain. It won't cure you, of course, but it'll help in the moment because it deals with the nervous system. At least in my experience, it's helped. What I do is I first take my hands, okay, and I go like this, okay, just making contact with the palms. It seems very simple, but just doing this will help sort of open up your brain and use it in different ways that wake up your nervous system and really calm you down. So starting by just going like this with your opposite hands against each other, if you can. And then eventually moving up towards the arms, going in downward motions, always downward motions, because this is the way that the nervous system goes. So once you do this, if you can sort of move to the head and the face, there's a nerve that runs down the front of your neck that will be touched by this and will be relaxed by this. So you can just make downward motions like this. It's very easy. The next technique that I want to tell you about is actually just something that I did for myself, which is creating a PTSD playlist. I don't know if you know, I have PTSD. When I get triggered, I will go to this playlist, okay, and I will listen to the music, and it will remind me that not only am I safe and secure, but I am whole by myself, you know? Because I think that's important to remember, and that sometimes our PTSD, our, addiction, our eating disorder, what have you, will cause us to believe lies about ourselves. But if we're able to ground ourselves with something that we love, like music, I love music, it'll ground us, It'll make us feel better. The last thing that I want to say is, well, the last technique that I want to give you is actually not technically a technique. It's reaching out to your community. Now, this is easier said than done. It is always hard to ask for help. I think that's a universal feeling, that it's hard to say I'm struggling. It's hard to say I'm in trouble and I need some help. Please help me. Even if it's just to one person, a parent, a friend, a family member, a loved one, it can make a world of difference just to be validated by a safe person, just to know that you are not alone, or even joining a Reddit page or a Facebook group, or finding yourself on a certain side of TikTok that makes you feel like you're not the only one going through this, because you aren't. You are one of millions going through what you're going through. And maybe it's not the exact same circumstances, and maybe your story is different. In fact, I would argue everyone's story is different. But I would also say that our unique experiences can bring us closer together, and that there's power in numbers and community. Because the isolation is daunting and paralyzing. It's life-threatening at times. And I want you to know that you are not alone. There are so many other people just like you striving to find the light and striving to be the best person that they can be and just survive. Make it through to the next day, the next moment. I want you to know that if you're watching this and you have something that you're going through right now, which I'm pretty sure is all of us, it's okay. You're doing your best. And that's enough. I'm proud of you. I believe in you. I'm rooting for you. I hope this helps. I hope that you feel loved and that you know that you are, because it's true. You know what? Comment a little yellow heart if you made it this far, because look, my shirt's yellow. So if you don't mind, go ahead and like and subscribe. Check out my other social media platforms. I'll be here on Friday. I'll see you then. Bye now.